Collaborating as an artist is so important. I think it's something that now is like my favorite part of the creative process. It's been like finding the right songwriters that I like to work with, the right producers, and then of course working with you as my vocal producer has been like a key element for me.
Some of my favorite sessions are the ones where it's just you and I and you're kind of writing. We're going around the same 8 bars.
It's so much more than you just like recording my vocal. I think like a great vocal producer, like you capture my emotion. I always had this like mentality of that, like I knew best and I was going to do things my way, but actually you're stronger, I think, when you're sort of letting the right people come in and give you advice and listening and taking that on board.
I put a lot of questions to you sometimes, and I feel like instead of saying, hey, sing it like this, I feel like I ask the question, is it the right mood?
Yeah.
Or are we cool enough right now?
Right.
You think about it and you're like, yeah, maybe it could be cooler.
Yeah. When it came to let them know, the vocal is so key because the song has so much energy. There's that one little, like very short little in the second verse that I love.
I think it's this.
I think it's that. It looks like that.
It's literally called Ha. Hold on, let me play the second verse because this will be fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Rich lips pink like peaches, money long like beaches, Rolls Royce screeching, Rolex gleaming, blonde hair.
I love that. Yeah. There's so many different ways like you can go with a song, I think, but what's going to be best for the song sometimes isn't what you want to do. It might not always be your first instinct, because you might be thinking about serving you rather than serving the song.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'll be like, I want to sing, I want to have this big vocal moment, I want to do all these ad-libs and like have all these harmonies. And sometimes it's like, you know, this being a perfect example, like, nah, let's just strip it back.
Nails shine like Christmas.
You'll get me to like warm up, right? By just like playing the song from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And I'll just sing and, you know, making sure that my levels are right. And then I find that when the magic happens is when we're breaking it down.
Yes.
Section by section. So we'll do like verses, pre-choruses, choruses. If there's a middle 8, then middle 8. And then it's about stacking, which I love. And that's where like harmonies come in. I usually just like do a few exercises, but also just like little things. Like if I don't have time to do a full warm up, I'll do like sirens. So I'll do like, just like making sure that like my whole range is awake. You can do low ones like, just like little things like that. And sometimes I'll do them like as I'm singing as well. Like if I fall off, rather than stopping the take, I'll just go, oh, and then carry on, just to like wake my vocal cords up.
I got a new man in my business, and he all about his business, and his name ain't none of your business. Yeah.
Wild. Yes. Should do that again.
Yeah, let's do that again. Yeah.
Nails shining like Christmas, heels on 6 inches, waist inch, move glare fit, you can. One more time.
Yeah. Hold on,
Nails shine.
Go closer.
Nails shine.
Remember, swaggy, right?
Swaggy, swaggy, swaggy. Nails shine. Nails shining like Christmas, heels on 6 inches, waist inch, move glare fit, you can't have this, you can't hit this. I got a new man in my business, and he all about his business, and his name ain't none of your business. Yeah.
I love when you say, when you drop the off the word have. What line is that?
Nails shine like Christmas, heels on 6 inches, waist inch, move glare fit, you can't have this, you can't hit this.
If you say, you can't have this.
You can't have this, you can't have this, you can't hit this.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds cool.
Nails shining like Christmas, heels on 6 inches, waist inch, move glare fit, you can't have this, you can't hit this. I got a new man in my business, and he all about his business, and his name ain't none of your business. Let them know!
The studio, your creative space, that is your safe place, and that's where you can make mistakes and try things and experiment. Find people that you feel comfortable doing that around. You can hit those crazy notes. You can play a reference that maybe won't make sense to some people. The studio is where you do that, and nobody needs to know what goes on behind these doors.